everyone, what is going on? So we have another shoutcast for you, and we're taking a look at the Ultra Premier Cup today. And get this, we actually have a Sunny Cherrim for the Ultra Premier Cup. Now that's a Pokemon we do see a lot. Not a lot, but we do see it in the Open Great League. I have never seen it in the Ultra Premier, so I am actually really excited. But anyway, let's take a look at the opponent's team. Well, not the opponent's team, but the trainer's team who submitted this. And we have Charizard. Now this Charizard has Overheat, Dragon Claw, and Fire Spin, so no Blast Burn. It has Tangrowth with the standard Vine Whip, Power Whip, and Rock Slide. And then the Sunny Transform form with Bullet Seed, Weather Ball, and Solar Beam. So I love Cherrim. I've never used it in the Ultra Premier Cup, of course, but I've used it in the Open Great League. I think it's amazing ever since Bullet Seed got that buff. So we're going to have to see. This is a double grass team, and I really like the double grass teams. I've used it before myself. Instead of the Cherrim, though, I used Venusaur, and I think I led with Lapras. So it's actually going to be very interesting to see how this double grass team works. But without further ado, let's go ahead and begin commentating. Dragonite actually wins that matchup. The Shadow one wouldn't have won that, I don't think, but in comes Charizard to farm down, so still has a shield. Maybe that, I don't know, I haven't really been watching the battle as I was talking to you guys with the introduction, but maybe that Tangrowth would have won had it committed the last shield. I'm not really too sure, but either way, it doesn't matter. Charizard is going for that Overheat. Oh boy, does a tremendous amount. Swampert comes in comes that Cherrim. Cherrim is, if it gets to the Solar Beam, going to be super effective. The opponent's Swampert going for that Earthquake, and this Cherrim just needs to land the Solar Beam. It can shield this safely, probably, definitely a Hydro Cannon. It might be enough to KO, that's why the shield goes up. Out comes the Solar Beam, hashtag get beamed, Solar Beam. There's no way Swampert is surviving this. Oh, that's painful to watch. Cherrim absolutely going to work in the Ultra Premier. Let's see, in comes that Snorlax, going straight Weather Ball now. Cherrim absolutely destroying that Swampert. That Weather Ball did nothing, but it's okay. Body Slam coming out, so this will be the end of Cherrim, at least for this battle. So Cherrim is going to go ahead and go down. In comes Charizard. Another Body Slam coming out, but Charizard doesn't care. It does have the Dragon Claw, so we can go for that. And it looks like it's just going to farm down. Okay, good farm down as well. A little bit risky just in case the opponent had another Body Slam, but I didn't think they did either. But anyway, great game. Really well played. So, that Cherrim losing the lead and still coming out ahead because of the double grass. Even though Tangrowth went down, he still had an answer for that Swampert. So Charizard versus Shadow Swampert. So we see another Swampert going to bail, maybe trying to catch the Hydro Cannon. Trying to catch it, not successful. Swampert still going for a charge attack. That tells me that this might be Sludge Wave. Going to be Sludge Wave. Beautiful shield from that Tangrowth. In comes Venusaur. Okay, so obviously this is a good answer to Tangrowth. These Rock Slides are hitting for neutral damage. It's going to be okay, but it is not going to be enough to knock out. The Sludge Bomb from the Venusaur should be enough to knock out the Tangrowth, I think. Let's see how much it does, honestly. If it's not enough, then this Tangrowth will win, but it's probably enough. It's very close if it's not enough, right? So Sludge Bomb is coming out. It's actually not enough. Wow, so it looks like this Tangrowth will be able to win Switch unless if the opponent does commit a shield, which they might do. They do shield. Okay, good play on the opponent's end. Going for the Frenzy Plant. This will be ending Tangrowth. So Tangrowth is going to go ahead and go down. So in comes Charizard to farm down. So I'm sure Charizard is probably going for the Overheat. Going for that Overheat. Now, the opponent probably assumes a Blast Burn. It would still do a lot, so they might shield, as you see they did. But in comes Cherrim, out comes that Alolan Muk. That is not good for Cherrim because of the poison moves. Even Dark move. Dark Pulse is still going to do a lot. So Dark Pulse coming out, does a lot. One more Dark Pulse will finish it off. I can't imagine this Cherrim being able to finish off this Alolan Muk and then the Swampert. No, the Weather Balls are not doing a lot. It's a spammy move, but it really doesn't put out a lot of damage. So another Weather Ball is coming out, unless if it's like super effective to the Pokemon, I guess. A third Weather Ball coming out, so you can see it's really spammy, but I just don't think it's going to be enough to be able to outpace this Muk. Am I wrong? Hold up. So it could shield. It's not going to shield. Maybe he actually does. Hold up. So this Cherrim is going to go down, saving the shield. Charizard comes in comes Swampert. You got to shield this Hydro Cannon because that will be enough to knock out Charizard. Can the Charizard get to the Overheat? If it was Blast Burn, he would have gotten to it. Still getting to the... Oh my god, don't tell me he's going to win this one. He's going to go for the overheat to knock out the Swampert. No doubt in my mind that knocks it out. In comes a Alolan Muck and just farm down. Can you do it? No, you cannot. A Dark Pulse or a Sludge Wave coming out or a Gunk Shot. I don't think it's enough. It is a Dark Pulse. Definitely not enough. Charizard goes for the Dragon Claw. That will be enough to knock out the Alolan Muck. And he's going to actually... No, the opponent leaves, but he still wins that. So, wow, fantastic game. Holy cow, holy cow. Great game. I'm loving the double grass team. In fact, I might actually use it again. I probably wouldn't use Cherrim right now, but I do want to use double grass again. I really like it. So we do see the Charizard versus Escavalier. Beautiful lead. So Escavalier is going to have to bail. It does into Gyarados. Out comes Tangrowth. Tangrowth does have, well, the Power Whip, which is neutral, but Rock Slide is super effective. So you just go for the Rock Slide. Rock Slide is, as I said, going to hit for super effective damage, and then you just farm down at this point in time. Even a Crunch isn't enough to KO. He does decide to shield. I wouldn't have shielded that, but I do understand the shield as well, so that's fine. And then you could farm down with Vine Whip. So what is coming in? We'll have to find out. Yeah, I love Tangrowth. It's such a safe switch. Escavalier. So Escavalier is going to be taking neutral damage from these Rock Slide attacks. So it actually does a lot. Oh my gosh, is he actually going to actually get to another one? So this will be enough to knock out the Escavalier. It might decide to shield. It will shield, probably going to farm down at this point in time. Definitely going to commit to the farm down. No, not going to commit to the farm down. Afraid of another Rock Slide coming through. So Aerial Ace will knock out Tangrowth. In comes Charizard, of course. Out comes Ampharos. In comes Cherrim. Cherrim is resisting Thunder Punch. It's not resisting Focus Blast, but I think this was too soon to be a Focus Blast. Going to be a Thunder Punch. Okay, Cherrim is definitely able to take it. Charging up a lot of energy and going for that Solar Beam. Hashtag get beamed, guys. Is the shield coming out? No, it is not. Taking a snapshot of that. Very proud of that beam, hitting that Ampharos. The opponent still had a shield, but they didn't want to risk it being a Weather Ball. They were trying to call the bait, which is understandable. But nonetheless, Charizard comes in and finishes off Escavalier. So another great game. While Solar Beam catching I don't know if it's necessarily catching players off guard, but they may be either calling the bait, not thinking it's Solar Beam. Maybe some players don't know it has Solar Beam. I don't know. But either way, let's go ahead. It's going to be Charizard into this Executor, which has been getting more and more popular. So Executor is going to switch into Snorlax. This Charizard going for the Overheat and then probably going to bail. You definitely have to bail after the Overheat because that does significantly lower your attack. Look how much damage that did to Snorlax. Absolutely insane. Charizard is a monster. Whether it has Overheat or Blast Bird, it's an absolute monster. And now if you're the Tangrowth, do you commit to the farm down? I don't know. If that Snorlax can get to another Body Slam, it will probably take the lead. He's committing to it. See, yeah, I was afraid Snorlax would get to another one. So it would be a little bit too risky for me. I don't know if I probably would have attempted it as well. But either way, he could safely shield and have all that energy. So Tangrowth does have that energy. In comes, that was Executor, I think. So this Rock Slide is going to connect. I don't think a shield's coming out. It is not. Another Rock Slide. Look how much damage that Rock Slide did. Tangrowth is a monster. It really is. Charizard, Tangrowth. This is a great team. So in comes that Conkeldurr. Very interesting. Gonna bring in Charizard. You do have to watch out for the Stone Edge Rock Slide. I think it has Stone Edge. So the Charizard is going for the Dragon Claw. Going for the bait, able to get it. So nice shield bait. Switching out, trying to catch that Stone Edge. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get it. But these Weather Balls are super spammy. So Weather Ball number 1 just needs basically one more. The opponent still has a shield. So not going to shield this. Will it KO? Is it Dynamic Punch? It is a Dynamic Punch. That actually does KO. You do have to watch out for the Rock Slide or Stone Edge. I keep calling it Rock Slide because I'm used to Machamp. But the Conkeldurr can't even get there. So able to win that game. So beautiful game. Wow, this is a beautiful set. This is an absolutely insane set. I'm definitely going back to Double Grass. Again, I'm probably not going to run Cherrim, but I am definitely going to run Tangrowth. Cherrim is good too as well. It's very crazy. So anyway, Charizard versus Dragonite. So yeah, Dragonite should win this one, but you are doing super effective damage with the Dragon Claw from the Charizard. So Charizard will shield this one up. Going to be Dragon Claw, so perhaps Charizard does want to try and win this matchup. Going to go ahead and go for the Dragon Claw. going to get the shield. Okay, nice shield. And this Dragon Claw is coming out from the Charizard. It does a good amount of damage. I mean, to the Shadow, obviously it does more. Dragonite is going to commit both shields and go for the Dragon Claw. Charizard actually committing its final shield. That's actually very interesting because one Dragon Claw is not going to be enough to take that out, right? There's no way this is going to be enough to take it out. I don't even think it would take out a Shadow one. It would be close. Oh, maybe it would take out Shadow. Oh my gosh, it actually did win. Holy cow. I'm totally wrong about that. I thought the Dragonite won that. Okay, good to know. Anyway, the Tangrowth comes in, getting to the Rock Slide, but unfortunately the Charizard had a little bit of extra energy, so they're able to get to the Blast Burn first. That's huge. I think there's no way he's going to pull this one out. There's absolutely no way. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.